Yes, the dragon replied. Drake nodded to Mina. Do you remember how this works? I touch Bros with one hand and Worm with the other, Mina said, placing one hand on the dragon. Then whoosh, we're gone. Right, Drake said. Worm, take us to the castle of the wizards. Green light flashed. Drake's stomach flip-flopped. The light faded. Then they appeared at the gates of the castle. The wizard's guard frowned. Halt, he said. There are no dragons allowed inside this castle. If you not let us in, we will storm you up your castle, Mina said. He put her hand on the handle. It's okay, Mina. Merman Pro can stay here, Drake said. He turned to the guard. We'll leave our dragons outside, but Mina and I to see the head wizard right away. We're here on important wizard business for Griffith and the green fields. Very well, the guard said. She opened the gate. You'll find her at the end of the hallway. Drake and Mina dashed into the castle. They quickly reached to the door of the head wizard's workshop. The door magically swung open. A wizard with white hair and a wrinkled face smiled at them. Drake, Mina, come in, Janya called out. The dragon masters entered the room. Janya, Drake cried, it's so good to see you. We need your help. Mina passed her piece of paper with the spell ingredients written on it. The head wizard looked at the list. She frowned. These are the ingredients for a very dark spell, he said. I hope Griffith is making this, though. Astrid, the wizard, had collected these items, Mina said. I knew Astrid, Nanya said. There is no dark magic that she would not try. Do you know what kind of spell these ingredients are for? Drake asked. Janya looked worried. Yes, these items are only ever mixed together in one thing. A flawless life spell. It used to bring live things that are not live, like rocks or wood or bones. Drake shivered. That sounds creepy. Yes, that Janya appeared. I feared that Astrid may be planning something terrible. We must stop Astrid. We must stop Astrid from casting the flawless life spell, Mina cried. Janya walked over to her casting bowl. Let's see where our Astrid is right now, she said. Magic flows from her fingers. She said, magic flow. The bowl glowed with silver light. A picture appeared inside it. Drake saw Astrid riding a horse across the desert. Those are red sands of Nabit, and that mom baby Ruby behind her. But what she's doing here? Janya asked. Then she frowned. Unless what? Lena asked. Unless he's heading to the fortress of the stone dragon, Janya said. Why should we go there? She asked. That fortress is the most magical place in Nabbit, Janya said. It looks like she's about two days away. Drake remembered mirrored in his belt. Griffith, he looked into the mirror. Griffith, he called out. The wizard's face appeared. Drake, what have you found out? I'll let Janya explain, Drake said. And she handed the mirror to the head wizard. Janya told Griffith what they had learned. Griffith frowned. A palace of Griffith frowned. A fake false life spell, he said. Is there any magic powerful enough to undo it? I don't think so, Janya said. I will have my top wizards work in it. The spell takes very long to create, so we will have time. I see what I can learn from my books, Griffith said. In the meantime, Drake and Mina go to the fortress. Warn the dragon master that Astrid is on her way. Then the magic mirror went down. Let's go, Mina said. And then he yawned. That made Drake yawn too. Janya looked out of the window. A bright moon hung in the sky. There is time for you and Dragon to rest and eat, Janya said. We can transport you to the fortress in the morning. You will still be at least one day ahead, Astrid. We would be nice, Drake said. I do not need rest, Mina said, but she yawned again. She didn't argue when Janya led them to the guests' quarters. Down wizards fed worm and froze. They brought Drake and Mina and soup of bread. The dragon masters and the dragons got a good night's sleep. Janya met them at the stable in the morning. My wizards will join you soon. But first, we need to find the magic strong enough to fight Astrid, he told Drake and Mina. If Astrid gets there before we do, hide. You don't approach her on your own. She's dangerous. I am from the land of the far north, Mina said. We do not hide. Be careful, Mina, Janya said, and safe travels you all. Janya waved a warm transport Drake As Worm transport Drake, Mina, and Frost to the fortress of the stone dragon in Nabi. When they got there, Drake felt the heat on the desert sand through his shoes. He squinted and looked up at the security fortress. Story fortress. He counted 8 tall towers, joined by high stone walls. A voice rang out from the nearest tower. Who goes there? I'm Drake, and this is my dragon worm, Drake called out. His voice echoed from across the stone fortress. And I'm Mina of the far north. This is my dragon Frost, Mina announced. Can we come in? We're friendly. We are here with a warning, Drake said.
Go.
How do you know you're telling the truth? The boy replied. Drake shaded his eyes as he looked toward the far right tower. He saw a boy with dark hair. A green dragonstone glittered around the boy's neck. We're dragon masters just like you, Drake replied. He held up his own dragonstone to show him. The boy frowned. How can I be sure that you are friendly? Beside the boy, Drake saw a tall gray dragon. That must be the stone dragon, Drake said. He called up the boy. Worm will tell your dragon that we mean no harm. I have Worm do it then, the boy cried. Drake turned to Worm. Please tell the stone dragon that we are not going to cause any trouble. Worm gazed up at the dragon. After a moment, Drake saw a boy's dragonstone glow. His dragon was communicating with him. The boy slowly nodded. Sharka says, I can trust you. I will let you in. The boy and dragon disappeared from the tower. Drake rode in front of them as the stone door slowly began to slide through the side. The dragon master from the tower waited for them. Next to him, Sharka's body was glowing with gray energy. The stone door seemed to be sliding down of its own. Is the stone dragon moving the door with her powers? Drake wondered. Then Mina, and Worm, and Frost stepped into the fortress. They got a good look at Sharka. He had a strong, sturdy shape. Her gray scales reminded him of stones. The sharp spikes going down her back looked like dark crystals. The stone dragon began to glow and the door slid closed behind them. Whoa, Drake cried. Can Sharka move things with her mind? Worm, my air dragon can do that. Sharka can connect to anything made of stone, the boy replied. And he smiled for the first time. I'm Caspar. Janya, the head wizard, told us that this place is very magical. Drake said, "It is." Caspar said, Let me show to the garden of the beasts." They followed Caspar across the courtyard. Giant rocks rose up from the ground. Some of the big rocks were bigger than the dragons. Caspar led them into a different courtyard. Scattered across the ground were bones, hundreds of bones, and the bones were huge. Some of them were long as warm as thick as a tree trunk. Right, Mina gasped. "Bones," Mina said. "Do you think that Astrid is going to bring these bones to life?" Drake cried. Drake and Mina stared at each other in shock. "Who's Astrid?" Caspar asked. "We came here to warn you about her," Drake